on my stream live now. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
So, I guess I'm gonna do a little introduction right quick. What's up, guys? My name's Charlie, aka Charlieboy. I've got a special guest with me today, in the way of a very great Japanese player, named CATDRUGS, Super CATDRUGS. So what's up, CATDRUGS? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, actually, I'm white as hell. I just live in Japan.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, you've been over there for quite some time.
Yeah, over 8 years.
Yeah, I consider you part of the Japanese community, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Can World Cup, they were telling me, yeah, you represent Japan here, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Gilgamesh is over there with y'all too. How long has he been over there? Do you know?
A couple years.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like it. Well, yeah, I know I mentioned to this when we first started the call, but I'm gonna go ahead and mention it on stream for Twitch and maybe the YouTube for anybody who wants to watch. Yeah, I mean, man, I just had a brain for it. Okay, so this is it was called All Mankind Slaughter Instinct, right?
Something like that. Yeah, it's a lot of kanji.
Yeah, that's an awesome name for a tournament. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad you could join us. It was hosted by Kuroa-chan, aka Black Raven AAI on Twitter, and yeah, so I wanted to shout him out and I asked if I could watch this, and they liked the tweet. That didn't exactly but did like, so I assume that means it's okay. So yeah, and I'm so glad that Mr. CATDRUGS here could join me on such short notice. But yeah, I need to stream my screen with you so that way you can see what I'm looking at.
Right.
Go ahead and do that right now. All right, let me know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, nice and clear.
Very nice, very nice. And let me tweet out and let people know that I'm doing something for the community.
Go, I'll retweet it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's the least I can do.
Right on, right on. Yeah, so this was a mostly Japanese Killer Instinct Steam tournament, and to my knowledge, this was actually the biggest Steam tournament today.
Yeah, I mean, for the uninitiated, I suppose the Killer Instinct community is way bigger on Xbox/Windows Store.
Yeah, it is. Especially like most people play ranked, especially on Windows 10 or Xbox. Yeah. So I mean, it's great to see Steam version getting some love.
Right.
I'm almost done with the retweets. Yeah, I'll just hit the play button. And yeah, we'll get started. I mean, any other thoughts before we start? Like, I mean, you won.
I did. It was nice.
I mean, no spoilers or anything.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, we don't know who won. Let's watch this.
Right.
Hold on. Let me see if I can actually. I don't think you'll be able to hear this. Let me figure out a way to share the screen to where you can hear. Can I? Maybe this. Maybe you'll be able to hear if I do it. Let me know if you can hear.
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah,
okay.
Nice and clear.
All right, cool. So, we're gonna go ahead and skip. Kind of not. I don't want to take up too much time. It's so awesome that you were able to, like, on such short notice. Like, it's 9 p.m. here, and 9:15, and it must be like 7 a.m. there, huh? 8?
It's like 11 a.m. actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that ain't too bad. Like, what it was like here for me, in order to play in this, I had to wake up. So I assume that's how.
Oh yeah,
works.
that's right.
I was like, well, since it was 9 o'clock, It must mean it was 7 a.m. here, so that must be vice versa. It must be 7 there, but I guess that's not how things are.
Not good, not quite. Wait,
But,
is Japan is just I just think of it like 14 hours ahead, give or take, depending on, the time zone and the daylight savings time. Japan doesn't observe daylight savings time, that's a thing.
yeah.
Just to make those mental conversions extra hard.
Just use translator and Google and all that
さあ
time conversion.
まずは1回戦
Yeah.
炎上寺×バサ
Oh, looks like we're watching the first match already.
Just a bit. Yeah, we're in there. Kakura?
キャットドラッグスはグラクシアスを
Uh,
処理からコパンコパン
Kakeru?
頭の下でコンボを入れていく
Versus yourself. What do you feel about this rash? Some cute style in my chat. Shot 100 bits. Yo, thank you so much. Q. What's up, man? How you doing?
コンボが入った
Hell yeah.
ブロック不能いわゆるガード不能
Appreciate
で
it.
段を取って
Yeah,
人と一緒に置き攻め
this is an okay rash, I guess. They don't have any special comments about the matchup.
投げて
I've barely played the Steam version, so I'm rocking a default color here.
ゲーム
Right.
貯めていく
Like if you ever see me on Xbox, I got the purple glacius with the green horns.
なのでゲージが
But
たり
when I don't have the unlocks, I always go like green apple classic glacius.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I mean,
こんなこんな言っていると
yeah, the same with me with Steam. Like, I haven't played too much. I think I'm like a level 30 on there, which is weird because, like, I've got level 50s all across Xbox completely. So, I mean, with every character. So, then, like, I go into Steam and then, like, people see, like, they see 20 stars or so. 25
Yeah, I was
or
gonna
something
say
like
you had like 20 stars. I'm like, oh my god, he's been playing a lot. But then I realized, oh, it's Steam.
It is Steam. so the mystique is there, right? But I mean, I've got 13 stars on Xbox to be fair, which was hard to get. But
Yeah,
getting stars on Steam, it's like I made it the killer, and then all it is like you do one match a month. As long as you have points on the board, you get a star.
oh,
So
snap.
don't tell nobody my secret.
Play the game, get stars. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Point of the game.
So yeah, Rash.
Final game.
I don't really know too much about this matchup. I would think that Rash can eat the hail, right?
Yeah, he can do that and get like a ton of meter. I think the main thing is you want to keep Rash on the ground as much as possible. You want to, with Glacius, you want to get those jump roundhouses like covering the space, or he's gonna swing on you. He's gonna tongue everywhere.
コパンコパンから
Um,
ここはカウンターブレイカーを入れていましたね
In this matchup,
今の下
there's a big difference in damage output. Like Rash doesn't have a lot of damage input or output, and Glacius is bananas.
ガードしている
Yeah.
And,
like,
今の下コパンコパンから
I'm
And
sorry, go ahead.
so
ブーツブーツ
and Rash's wake up options are really limited. He needs armor to do that reversal. Or no, he needs meter. Excuse me. He needs meter to do his reversal.
タックル
So like if you can get Rash knocked down and put pressure on him, it's party time. You just get in there, you mix him up, and you hit him until candy comes out.
今の下うまく拾った
Yeah, that sounds about right. Like the most interesting exchange for me on this match would probably be like Glacius reversal puddle punch, the uppercut versus Rash's boot. How does that interact? You know?
Rash's boot is invincible for a while. I don't know. Do they trade?
I would think they'd either trade or one would win or the other. I don't know either. Like honestly.
Yeah.
But,
I don't think that's a situation that either player wants to get into. Like
Right.
trying to uppercut someone's reversal seems like a weirdo proposition, really.
yeah.
Like I think possibly I baited his reversal with just doing the puddle pseudo sidestep thing. Maybe, I don't remember if I actually did it or not. I should watch the video.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you did good. You took your first match. I mean, this was single elimination.
Yeah.
And it's first to two, which is not a bad format by any means.
Right. It's the Japanese tradition.
I like it. I'm just glad that I was able to play with you guys from sitting here at my house in America. I mean, I wanted to go over there plenty of times, like during the what was it, Combo Clash Japan? Did you go to that?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd you end up placing? Good. How far were you into the
Good question. Let's see. I believe there were two different Combo Clash events, right? Like a year apart. No,
Yep.
wait. No, we ran two tournaments, I think. Gosh, I don't remember.
I remember the first one, base went, and then the
Yeah,
second
he
one,
came over both times, I think.
Yeah, the second one was base.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the first one was base.
I remember the second one. It was this really nice, cozy venue. It was pretty amazing. Yeah, and base and Alexander were there, and I lost a base. Like, I barely lost out on getting the free plane ticket. Like, if the bracket was just a little different, it would have been me. But I went anyway. I went to KO World Cup anyway, along with a lot of Japanese players.
Yeah, I saw
doing
you there.
some impromptu translating here and there. Yeah, and we played there.
We did.
Yeah.
It was a great match. I had a lot of fun. I was really nervous because here's the thing. I think whenever I play this game and I play against like people that I'm familiar with, even if they're like, players like Ace or say Sleep or Nikki or players that are like very well known and really good at the game, I'm not worried. It's the thing that I don't know is what worries me. Like sitting down against Ogty or yourself or maybe even Domi. I don't think I've ever. The only two I've got to sit down with in person and play, I believe, is yourself and Ogty. And of course, I think I played Gilgamesh at some point in one of these, some offline tournaments, whether it be World Cup. I think it might have been World Cup.
Probably.
But,
I'm pretty sure we played online many times, just randomly in ranked matches.
That's very possible as well.
Yeah, no, we definitely did, especially seasons 1, 2, and 3 probably.
Yeah, I was playing a whole lot. I don't play just as much anymore. But...
Right, yeah, like I was kind of on vacation from Killer Instinct for a long time. Over the last year, I've been grinding really hard on Dead by Daylight. Extremely cursed game, by the way. So, like, I felt really rusty and out of practice until like a few weeks ago. There was like another online Japanese tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did way worse in that tournament. I lost to Gilgamesh and who else?
Sadira as well as this, or is it just?
I believe he plays Sadira, but I have never played as Sadira.
I want to say that's when I first played him. Yeah, I know I played against. Shout out to him. So we didn't really speak much about the first. We tried to speak a little bit about the first match. I don't know too much about this match either. I think like Rash. I want to say Rash beats Sasaki, but maybe not. I mean, Rash is pretty nuts. So like a lot of players, especially here, they're like, oh, okay, like this character, I don't know what to do against them. But like Hisako, on the other hand, she can parry some of that stuff. So it's like But
and I'll definitely want to talk about that later when we get to the matchup with me and Gilgamesh. But I think in Killer Instinct in particular, matchups matter a lot less than they do in other fighting games, if you know what I mean. Like, the big difference you'll see match to match is in player habits.
Right on.
So, I mean, like, this matchup can swing, like, really heavy, like, just depending on player habits.
So have you met most of these players, Toyo
豊丸
Maru?
選手が1本目。
Yeah, I think I met Toyomaru before. I don't think I met
Kuroa,
yeah.
which is the host. Yeah, I mean,
Right.
ということで
I
2本目
like
出まし
to
ょう。
me, a lot of these names are new. I mean, I've heard Monty, Domi, I've heard what's the next
Yeah.
name, which was really cool.
Okay. What? A
Aruman.
lot of players in this are amateur VTubers. Are you
Okay.
familiar with the whole VTuber phenomenon?
Not quite. VTube, YouTube? Is that the same?
Oh, okay, yeah. VTuber is a virtual YouTuber, so it's
Okay.
like an animated character acted by a person in real time, and they'll play games or just like do the usual YouTuber stuff.
Okay.
And there's some really famous ones like Kazuna Ai, Korone, Sakura Miku. I'll show you some stuff later if you like.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah, show me everything you got. I want to know about it. Let me know. I'll
Yeah,
be
so-
the bridge between Japan and American KI. I happily take that spot as much as I can. Feed me all the
Oh.
info.
ちょっとひよったな。
I like it.
okay. So
Well,
yeah.
So far, Toyomaru is doing really well. Kuroa Chen. I mean, of course, KI being a momentum-based game, but I mean, it could just swing in anybody's favor at any time. Both
Right,
of these
like,
characters
in this
are really
game-
good.
You can erase someone's life bar with like 2 good reads. Potentially. Maybe 4.
Yeah, and that's right here is just proof of it. Kuroa-chan just, he was down, even life bar and a half. Toyomaru had only half a life bar left, and that was gone in 2 combos.
Right.
Even.
Right. Yeah. So maybe that's the thing to point out in this matchup is Hisaku has like multiple good reversal options, and Rash doesn't really. He has the boot that needs a meter, and that's it. So
That was pretty
Rash
nice.
wants to keep the game in neutral, right? He wants to be mixing up, swinging around, moving freely, and Hisaku wants to lock him down.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, the more screen control Rash his movement goes, he's winning. I would imagine in this match. On the grab to win, yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, empty jump in, that's a pretty good option on Hisaku. You try to bait the counter out. Or even just a guard, and then, you just throw him.
So that was this match, this round 1, spot 1 match. That was also this match, the
勝利ということで
round 3.
Right.
Where's my
豊丸さんの方に2回戦進出。
image program? Where's my
おめ
snipping
でとうご
tools?
ざいます。
Some without having to rewind the video or anything. So okay, there's that.
ポイント豊丸。
Yeah. And maybe I'll just full screen this video real quick. All right.
It's translating.
次の試合なんですが、水鳥選手が
Japanese
時間に間に合わないということで、危険なた
Still
め
doing it the
お
opposite
粗末
reason
さ
I
ん
want
は
to.
戦勝となります。では、次の試合。
Okay, I give up.
I don't think it's going to do you any good since they're names. It'll probably just mislead you.
That's true too. You're probably.
But that was, yeah, Hanai. Yeah, Yuka Hanai versus Gilgamesh. And then, yeah, I think that's the next one.
Yeah. Yuka Hanai versus Gilgamesh.
Okay.
They got Yuka out. I think I remember Gilgamesh was there. I don't know if there was a problem connecting with Yuka at first. But
Yeah, man,
now they got it up.
Oh yeah, that's a cool thing that went on with this tournament is when you did the little self-introduction thing on Discord, you can include the user picture they could superimpose over the stream.
Oh, okay, that's what that was. I didn't know what the anime characters up like.
Yeah, that's the VTuber profile.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool, actually.
Yeah.
I need to go find me one.
Right?
So we got
I mean,
TJ and Hisako. I mean, I'd love to figure out what the Japanese tier chart looks like, if it looks anything close to what our tier chart here is, because like Hisako is up there a little bit. Like I would say maybe definitely top 10, if not top 5.
yeah, she's a powerful character for sure.
I gotta decide. I try to keep my own personal bias out of the tier chart because mine's a little different from what's like the group's supposed.
Right.
But
yeah, and it's such a nebulous thing, really.
Yeah, I like the 1, 2, 3 there. Nice parry, the overhead, moving forward, and then of course you got the wrath meter. I don't understand. Oh, it wasn't full wrath. That it didn't get the combo out.
Right.
And yeah, Hisako just baits those all day uppercuts things.
Yeah, like it's a risky proposition to do the reversal uppercut with TJ because if Hisako's just blocking, like she can just react and counter it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it makes it very oppressive when you try to wake up or reversal.
I see a lot of TJs over here using that actually to cash out damage mid combo. Like perhaps they'll scale some damage and then maybe instinct.
Right. Yeah. Like if you want to cash out your juggle or you want to mix up afterwards, that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in a juggle situation and you recapture with the tremor, that's like really easy to break to see what strength that is.
Man, Carl Weathers.
Okay.
Here.
Oh yeah, and the side's reversed since we're doing this in the lobby.
Yeah. Yuka being the TJ, and Gilgamesh being the Hisako.
Yeah. Oh man, this match was a lot easier back in the day when you could just spam roll and go through all the pokes.
Yeah, that crouching medium kick is really the greatest button she has, probably.
It's really good. It's like Ryu's crouching medium kick in like every Street Fighter. It's extremely good.
Now I noticed from Yuka here, I think, and I remember thinking this during the tournament watching too, like, they don't press heavy to switch sides after getting a shadow. Like they get the shadow power line, and they don't basically they're leaving damage on the table. If they would like switch sides, the combo. I don't know how new or not the player is. I'd suggest maybe Chris.
Yeah.
Get some damage. Then again, Gilgamesh, he knows what he's doing, so I mean,
right.
It can be kind of daunting. Like even here, see the shadow, he could have killed if he would have pressed heavy to switch to the other side. Maybe added a manual and an ender.
Well, that cashes out if you just let it go.
That's true too.
Yeah. So I think maybe I there tried to kill with a cash out, but it wasn't enough. And now she's dead.
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, RIP for sure, man. Like, yeah, Hisako is like really strong. He can be really strong too. Like you watch players like Thrash, Pixel Beat from season 2, maybe Devil May Care nowadays. He's got one of the best TJs. A couple others, I'm sure, who are still around to play. Pro Death maybe. I don't know. There's a few. Pro Def being
そう、豊丸さんのラッシュ
Puerto
1
Rico.
本ぐらい取りたかった。
So,
Oh, right on.
yeah. So, but
そう、さっきルガメ。
the others are all from the US.
さあ、
But
こ
Mhm.
こから、一
man,
回
we've
戦
already
が
killed
終わ
about
って、
35 minutes. Just moving.
リプトン。
Yeah. Oh, it's me.
Yeah, you
And
Pine.
it's either Pine or Pine.
Pine, yeah.
I don't know the
Panola,
the
maybe?
intention here.
Mm.
Here. So, I am not scared of Riptors. I've played Tono-sama so many times,
Mm.
and he's a very scary Riptor and a good
Right.
player in all regards. You may remember him from winning Hulken at Evo.
Yeah, I remember. He he wowed
and running-
everybody.
Yeah,
go ahead.
like I knew he was gonna win. Like 100%. Like he was like the top ranked in the arcade rating, like uncontested.
Mhm.
Like he's a god at any game where you can play as a weird animal.
Nice.
That's like his whole gimmick. Like in Marvel 3, he was that Rocket Raccoon and Shumagrath player.
Okay. I like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I remember he showed some tech Riptor at Evo I 2016 where
Yeah.
the same one he won Pokken. Where he like he did like a
Yeah. I remember what you're talking about. He did like the
recapture tail flip to end the match, and then like everybody was like really wild. It was like a flip or no back run heavy kick 3 times by reversal.
yeah.
and then he comboed off of it into Ultra, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, that's the Tono-sama special." Like they gave it the name, you know. Yeah, Riptor can be really annoying for me as an Orchid. I've tried counter picking in the past. I picked Maya with the match, played that match for a while, ended up stopping that because I was losing the majority of those. I switched to Aria. I tried Fulgore as well. And then a little bird told me that Glacius is actually a pretty good pick versus Riptor as well. So, yeah, I use Glacius as well. I mean, I've got a few characters to deal with this. Other players are like, just go back to using Orchid on Orchid match isn't bad.
Right. It's just Riptor is kind of uniquely weird to fight against.
Yeah.
You gotta know. Like
Yeah,
keep an eye out for his jump fierce and shadow counter that.
Right.
I don't remember if I pulled it off in this match, but I think Gilgamesh definitely does it later. It's not that hard if you're looking. Yeah, and like when he does stuff and run forward flame like that, I would consider doing like a YOLO projectile invincible move, like for Glacius would be Shadow Cold Shoulder, because a lot of Riptor's weird stuff, like all his flame breathing stuff, it's all projectile hitbox, so you can go through it with certain things.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Like anything that, like for Glacius, for instance, you can use the armor, right, to go through some of that stuff.
Yeah, if it's not multi-hitting, but like a lot of his flame stuff is multi-hitting. What else? I mean, yeah, some with Glacius, some YOLO shoulders are good. Yeah, like that, like just now, because
Right.
Riptor likes to just run full screen, and he'll try to either like throw you or do the safe flame or some weird Riptor shit.
Yeah, like
like-
that Faith Flame right there. You tried to uppercut.
Right.
It ended
But,
up
like-
working out because he was so low to the ground, or she was so low to the ground she could cover him. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's very You have to be wary of that. Like, you gotta know that like they can do it late. You won't be able to reverse because it's safe like that. If they only do like it'll be 1 hit instead of 3 hits. But yeah, it doesn't matter. You take this one too.
Yeah. That's a small piece of advice for everybody. Just do like YOLO forward moving special moves when he's full screen, and there's a good chance he'll just run into it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I kind of feel somewhat the same way. I mean, I try not to be YOLO, although I do have an emote that's YOLO. It says YOLO.
Killer Instinct is a game where you can YOLO. For sure. And,
yeah, there's some safe YOLOs.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, Glacius, like his fierce shoulder, it's technically unsafe, but like the way it often spaces after you do it, it's safe against a lot of characters. I think maybe Orchid's slide is the same way too. You can get away with that a lot, even though it's technically unsafe.
For the most part, yes. I mean, if Orchid has meter, then that's probably, and there is a way to make it so you can DP now. And
yeah.
So, I mean, as long as
you can't just play safe all the time. You got to take risks.
Right. That's true. That is true.
Yeah, I mean that's why I lost to Gilgamesh last time. I played too scared, too safe. So this tournament, I decided to just eat all the crayons.
Mm-hmm.
I'll reversal him 5 times in a row. And it worked out.
I think that's probably what ended up being what happened in our match. We'll talk about them later. Like,
yeah,
I think I
was in that mindset.
I was playing way too safe.
Yeah, that's what happened in the previous tournament with me. So I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to play safe. I'm just going to just YOLO.
So Gilgamesh picked Eagle here against Riptor. Do you know exactly how this match works out? Do you know that there's a bunch of corner shenanigans and stuff that goes on?
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
and of course the bird.
Yeah, bird, corner mix-ups. There's some things. I hate when that whiffs for Riptor. Like, I do that, like, if I'm just messing around playing with Riptor. Like, I'll try to just, like, do the front, and then it just, like, straight up whiffs. What? So,
right, I think Okti was playing some Eagle earlier and possibly talking with Gilgamesh about it. I think Gilgamesh kind of wanted to show off some Eagle stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, Jiro Maru here, I believe is.
Yeah.
Or at least that's the Steam name. With that. Playing Riptor again. I don't know exactly, like, I guess that's gonna be the theme. I don't know how much I try my best whenever I do stream this to, like, play all the characters and all the matchups, with me being an Orchid main. I can tell you Orchid stuff. I can tell you other stuff about others, but...
Oh yeah, this is the guy that loves the jump fierce. That's like the 10th one. So, watch Gilgamesh in this, yeah. I mean, it's a good move, but...
you can only get so far with it. But, I mean...
Right, yeah, see, that's what happens right there. There's the shadow counter on it.
Yeah. Base has this video, or had a video, he still has it out or what. He won a match completely by just doing jump pierces.
I believe it. 100%.
Just a troll match, you know?
Right. So, I mean, it lasts for so long, and it leaves you so plus. Like, you don't really want to block that.
Yeah, here's more bird things.
Yeah, more bird things. I was really amused that the commentator just went ahead and called the bird Mama Haha.
What does that mean?
That's the name of Nakaruguru's bird in Samurai Showdown.
Oh, okay. Close enough. Hey.
Yeah.
it does have properties of that bird, right? Because like if you call instinct, then Eagle's bird will go at you, and that's the same thing with Nakaruru. She can what is it like quarter circle forward kick, I think, shoot the bird, something like that. Maybe quarter circle back, I don't know. But yeah, it's cool to see Gilgamesh playing Eagle. I've played a little bit of Eagle. A lot of that use Eagle like competitively. I guess a Minty base, Thrash. They're really good with arrow minions. So like they'll use the bird for lockdown,
Right.
and then if it hits, then in order to bait lockouts, they'll hit down forward heavy punch, which will shoot a arrow down forward, and you can time it to where you do that. So it baits lockouts pretty well. So you cannot break them.
Good stuff.
Mid combo projectile. You think Gilgamesh lost the first Sako?
Yeah. Yes, I remember this.
Makes sense.
I think he was probably pretty confident going into this match, so he decided to like experiment a little with the first character and then just go to safety later.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know why I went for the wall splat ender there. He had a big boy combo that was set up for a good damage ender. Like he didn't really capitalize with a fancy mix-up so much. Not that he needs it.
Right. He got it pretty well. This. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the metas, especially like if you're like in the lead, is reset. It's become like very recent. Short combo reset. So,
right.
I mean,
you don't want to take risks when you're ahead.
Yeah,
right.
And a good thought here too. I mean, even if you don't want to go for it, you can just reset the combo, make combo. He might have tried to do that, but he actually mistimed it by hitting crouching medium kick at the end of that. Like he had the PD up, the potential damage was up, and he hit crouching medium kick. But if he would have waited like a split second more instead of that hit, that ended up blowing out back then.
That's what he was up to. He's going for a reset that way.
Yeah, he could have reset, and if he would have got that reset, he probably would have killed right then instead of having to get another combo. So, good stuff to him for at least attempting it. Bro, I hate this character. That was so good. I've started using her a little bit, trying to see if I can learn more about her.
She's very fun to play, I think.
She is
extremely fun.
Jump heavy, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, watch. He's gonna eat another shadow counter.
I believe it. Yeah, you can't get too predictable. Too many of them will land you in shadow counter city. For sure.
Yeah. I mean, you don't even have to just be doing it all the time. It's pretty reactable if like the other guy's looking for it.
Oh, wake up. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, he missed the follow-up.
Yeah, that just straight up stuffs that. Okay, we'll stuff out. Flame carpet. Very long. I like the run. Oh, if he would have woke up block, he could have blocked.
Combo breaker to save his life and a fancy throw.
2-3, big break.
Yeah, Gilgamesh can yellow shadow move because he's got the instinct ready to go.
Yeah. I mean, nothing against the player, of course, but I mean, you have the meter. Use it. There's no reason not to use it.
た猪狩次郎丸
Right.
選手、
Of course, he's
素晴らしいリプターでした。まさに喉元に食らいつきに行きましたね。
yeah. So this two brackets. Stream 2 or it was just one?
Yeah,
stream
yeah.
bracket?
I believe it was all streamed. It was.
It's like you're in the browser working here, so I don't know how close these names. Keisuke, I recognize.
Yeah. That's right.
Let me reload
Who
this
is that?
text.
Is that Bain? I'm not sure. Oh, no, that's Soder?
Copy and paste, and then I'll redo it to English.
All right.
And then here's, so this is the other bracket. Bracket we're not watching. We're watching the bracket that I was in with CATDRUGS here in Yoga. But, okay, so this is, that's right. Kiss number 12.
Soder.
You see this? That's Toru.
Yeah.
Sukeru versus Rinko.
Yes.
I just want to mention all the players. You know, we're not leaving anybody out type stuff, even though we're only watching the one bracket. And then there's Desert versus Hayami. I don't think, is his name really, is it Dessert?
I think it's dessert. Disatto. Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of accurate. Not too bad. And then Aruman versus Urabasu.
Urabasu. I can't really see. It's a little blurry.
Okay, hold on.
But yeah. That's right.
Let me blow this up a little better. Is that better?
Yeah. Urubosu? Urabosu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was the other bracket. For whatever reason, this bracket's not offering me no cool translator feature.
It's fine. You don't need it. Oh, look, I was half English already.
So the match we just, I think that was his round 2 match here to qualify into semifinals to fight yourself. Then that's when we moved down to these 2 matches here.
Right.
Which...
That's Anastasia and
Toyomaru.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be.
Well, there's Stable Wolf on the player.
Right. Okay. That'll give me a chance to go to the little boy's room.
Yeah. Pause. If you're liking some of the content, see all that good stuff. You know, I was hoping there'd be a little bit more live, but who knows? I mean, maybe somebody else is streaming KI at the moment that has like the whole group of people type thing. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, hopefully you guys at least follow if you like YouTube. Make sure to follow Kuroa-chan here, aka Black Raven 59. As you see, I've hit that subscribe button. I hit the bell, notification, that kind of stuff. I didn't hit the bell. I'm bad about hitting the bell. Make sure to hit the bell. Show these guys some love. CATDRUGS, Ogty, all the players. Kind of instinct open tournament that I was able to compete in. The biggest Steam tournament to date. But Fire Liger won 5.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool. MVP
Yeah.
Yoga Master is Dalton and Shane. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I also have a nice little user picture that they included on the stream.
I'm gonna have to look it out. I hadn't seen it. So what's so
Um,
icon go with the yellow junk? Is it
I don't.
inappropriate or something maybe?
No, no, I don't know a whole lot about that actually. I kind of suspect it's something they do over in Osaka,
Okay.
which is where I think a lot of these players less familiar to me are from.
Okay.
Okay, I can.
Boosted games too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anastasia is the wolf. Cinder.
Yeah.
Did you Cinder earlier too?
Gosh, I don't. Who was? No, he played somebody else before, didn't he?
Well, it's 58-22. Let's go look right. So I remember. He played Rash with.
Right.
Man,
Right.
Cinder. That was Gilgamesh. 52. About 52. Something. No, I said 58. Alright,
Right.
getting into this match. Got Cinder and Saberwolf. I think Saberwolf can punish the uppercut. That
Yeah, like
crouching medium
everybody.
punch. Just reach.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me think. Yeah, I think he has more than one option to punish it. Yeah.
This match, there might be a little bit of lag in this.
Oh yeah,
There
this
it
is the one where the lobby drop.
The descent. Yeah. Which I mean that happens all the time.
I think they were still playing. It's just the host couldn't.
The host dropped.
I'll watch it.
Watch from the lobby. So life bar height. That happened a lot when I was streaming stuff in season 1. Off the console for whatever reason.
Right.
It just the lobby would drop and I'd be in the lobby and we'd be watching the match. So but I think that has to do with whatever connection you have personally. Like some of those places I streamed from wasn't my house and it was like very bad internet.
Right.
But others were like in my house and it's fine, and others it just drops. Like Canada lobbies have always been like hit and miss, so to speak. When it works really good. Then
Right.
when it doesn't work, you know. So I think he refreshed coming back in and he's Anastasia again. I don't see any points on the board. I actually fast forwarded way too far. There we go. There's the beginning of the match.
Now there's a real VTuber user picture right there.
Yeah.
We got a cat girl maid with a gun.
I like it.
It's like peak Japan. Let's go.
Peak Japan. Yeah, I know that was what the case was. I probably would have submitted like or something. I don't know. No, put this on the stream. No, do it. All right, Saberwolf locked out. Burn the arms. Makes sense. Block.
Did he opt not to juggle after that?
Well, I mean, everybody's not. Flash being really prominent Saberwolf player, known heavily for juggles here in San Antonio. I say San Antonio, that's like 400 miles down the road. Here in Texas.
Yes, I played him online plenty of times.
Yeah, Flash is something else.
Jumping over Cinder when he activates. Welcome to the circus.
Yeah, the recapture there. But I like the attempt on the manual. Like, I don't know if that actually works. There are combos you can do like that into recapture. Heavy punch manual in the air to recapture. That's pretty.
Right.
That's some pretty advanced stuff. So yeah, I don't know, but burn arms, like quick ender. That's match 1.
If I ever play Saberwolf, I always pick the Airbud color.
Airbud?
Airbud with the goggles.
I know that movie. I've seen that movie before.
There's an Airbud Twitter account. It's official and it's still active.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
I highly recommend it.
I will look that up right now on the side while we're watching this.
Yeah.
So Anastasia sticking with the same character.
Yep. We got a side switch.
Oh, you can see what I did, but I put the Airbud Twitter over the stream. I found it.
Nice.
So yeah, this match I imagine similar to the Orchid Cinder match a little bit, is to where Orchid's always trying to get in and Cinder's probably running away most of the time.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
So
You don't want to be close to the dog. The good rule of thumb in this game.
yeah. As far as like the Orchid / Saberwolf perspective would be on this would be like, I want to be close to the Burning Man. Come here. So
Right.
it's basically a big game of chase.
Right.
Like Cinder can do stuff once he's in for mix-ups.
Right. He's a hit and run kind of character, and you don't see that in a lot of fighting games. Because he can rack up that potential damage while he's far away, and then come in close to cash it in.
And after the grab, he could have blew up the bomb too to struggle. I guess leaving the bomb on the ground makes. But I mean, they disappear. Hey, what's up, Larry?
Oh, what's up?
C-Dub. We got special guest CATDRUGS all the way from the dreamland of Japan. Watching the Mankind Slaughter Instinct tournament. What a name!
Oh, yeah.
I love the name. It's good. So the other side. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, locks out on the light. A lot of players here in the States actually will break the shadow. What is it called? I don't remember. The clap.
Shadow linker.
Vision, right? Is that
Oh yeah. Easy to break. Yeah, I don't know what that's called, but yeah.
But to be fair, that's straight up counterbreaker bait too. So I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta kind of be careful if you're gonna break it. Break early, break light.
You gotta make the read.
Break early or break late, or just break one. Don't break it all to bait their counter.
Right.
But good stuff. So, oh, my turn. Oh man, what's up, C-Dub? Showing the love in the chat with emote Charlie. Yeah.
That is a good emote.
I like it. I made it all by myself. Well, I took the pin from Penny Arcade.
Oh, all right.
And then I added the word chia underneath it, which you can barely see, unfortunately, because I'm not the best emote artist, unfortunately. But hey, I like the emote.
Oh man, the Penny Arcade pin. There was a collector's edition, a KI, I think, right when the game came out, and it was supposed to include a pin with it, right? Does this sound familiar? Do you have the thing? It looks like a big book.
And I don't. Like, I got my Penny Arcade pins from. I'm gonna go get them. I got them from World Cup, the first one.
Oh, right on. Okay, like I got the collector's edition. It was supposed to come with a pin, and you were supposed to do these dumb goddamn challenges to get the rest of the pins. And mine didn't come with a pin, and I was mad. I was robbed.
All I did was I went to an event, and then I got like all of them. But then again,
Right.
Because I placed at the first World Cup, I also got a little baggie full of goodies.
Oh,
and
these
stuff,
guys,
too.
these guys in the chat are really excited to see your 24 stars.
Charlieboy has no life this game. That's what he had to be saying. He's like
Right.
on commentary. This guy is a no life, and he has played this game so much that he's gonna beat us all. We of course know that didn't happen.
Yeah, my initial thought was, oh my god, this is what he's been doing the last 2 years. And then
No.
I'm like, oh no, wait, it's the Steam version.
Not at all.
Ooh,
it's
that-
cool.
Yeah, so Osamatsu is like one of the original pioneers of Omen.
Yeah, I hate this character too.
Yeah,
But
So
I mean,
back in season 2, I seem to remember like the American players are really down on Omen, like, oh, he's not good, whatever. And then like these Japanese players, like they all started going really hard on Omen, and I believe Omen is the one character that was really pioneered by the Japanese players.
I agree with that. Like, yeah, Omen had a lot of potential then. I don't think he was as plus as he is now or something. I don't remember what they changed about him, but whatever they did, it was really good. Nobody knows what to do against this character. Including myself. Like, playing Orchid, you have to keep the pressure onto this character. I will say that.
Yeah. Didn't you like dodge his reversal several times with the Orchid's overhead?
Yeah. That is a thing. That is definitely a thing.
And then it always looks so fucking cool when it happens.
Yeah, because for whatever reason, the overhead just ignores the reversal orb. So
Yeah,
it's like-
it doesn't ignore it. It just dodges it. It just kind of manipulates the hitbox around it perfectly to look like a really cool Jackie Chan movie or something.
Yeah, it just misses it completely. I grabbed the wrong bag of stuff. I grabbed all my badges instead of. Look at these badges. I don't know if you can see this in stream. Like, yo, this is all the badges that I have collected from. It's thick. From
Right on.
From the events I've been to.
Yeah, I have a box of badges myself, kind of tangled up in a whole bunch of controllers, I'm sure. Yeah.
So I'll have to go look after this match for the pins again. Yeah, so I wanted to play exclusively Orchid in this tournament because I know there's a lack of Orchids in Japan.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
So it kind of gives me an advantage to play the character. Because
Yeah, I agree with that assessment.
yeah, at this point, just like I have to get in. I don't have much life, so I'm trying to slide and do everything I can with instinct going. But he's zoned me out. So I mean, good stuff to him. Woman is winning this match whenever he is not. Even when he's in it. Well, okay. So I don't know how to like if he's in your face, he's winning. But also, if he's far away, he's winning. So basically, if you're on defense, you're losing.
Right.
Is basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Especially with the phase and the fact that he just has one extra meter anyway. Like, why? I don't know. It's there. He's got it.
Yep.
あ、話の立ち絵がそのままだった。さあ、アナシー VS チャーリーボーイ。アナシーじゃない。小松さん VS チャーリーボーイ。
I don't remember how the second match went. Oh yeah, there's the thing. And I'm like, you're looking really good this match.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm putting pressure on and if I'm on offense, then I'm winning.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Orchid has those offensive mix-ups. That's what you do.
Yeah, I got lucky that he locked out, so that way.
Right, yeah, because he just broke that like 10 seconds earlier.
I mean, I hope my connection wasn't an issue. I'm sure it probably was a little bit.
Oh, no, it was pretty good when we played. What city are you in?
I'm in Houston.
Okay, yeah.
So I mean, kind of Midwest, Mid-South.
Right.
From the States, and then...
Yeah. And that's probably a pretty solid central hub as far as internet infrastructure goes.
I imagine, too. So the sweep into the instinct there, it's kind of great, but I tried to reset like a dummy. And then I kind of use a tech that you can actually get out of what they called in chat infinite cats, I believe is what I translated today.
Yeah.
You can actually get out of it. It's not real. It's fake pressure. But a lot of people don't know that. So it's like you put the pressure, you shoot the cat at the same time as holding the charge, and then when you release the charge, you get the up back. But in between, you can actually up back right out of it. A lot of well-known players know this, but again, I was working on the unfamiliarity of working in Japan, so.
Oh yeah.
So that worked out for me.
Yeah, it paid off this match.
It definitely did. So I mean, there's 1-1. I don't know if there was any stage rules, like don't pick certain stages or whatever. I usually always pick the secret stage, the sky stage, whatever, the one you have to unlock. That one, this one. And
the final destination.
There's nothing in the background, so I mean, it's kind of like Thunder Stage, the green line. Everybody, even here in the States, is like, oh, we'll pick Thunder Stage or Agano Stage because nothing's going on in the background. Well, nothing's going on here either.
Yeah. This stage, it can be hard to gauge how close you are to the corner.
Yeah,
I think maybe an issue with some players.
I can see that. So the overhead there again, he missed it once. He missed it, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean that's basically the answer to Omen's wake up. If he doesn't have meter, if he has meter, he can just phase out and then hit you anyway.
Right. He has to spend that meter.
Pressure. I actually got lucky to block that.
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, getting thrown in the corner.
I think
that's
there,
trouble pound.
He should have went for knockdown ender because it does a little bit more damage. I mean, he got meter out of it, but if he would have hard knockdown, then I couldn't have quick rose out of that, and then he could have done another setup compared to.
Yeah.
He got the meter, but I mean, it ended up getting him killed. So.
Ooh.
Yeah. I wasn't.
Again, you're paying attention. He tried to break that every time you did it, didn't he? Or every time you did it.
That and the fact that I'm still on my first life. What could have been the worst thing that happened? I lost my life.
Yeah.
You know, I had a full one. So.
Right. He's trying to chip you out.
Yeah. He does. He does a great job of doing that. I tried to actually up forward to catch that jump, and I just got to jump. I think that's my fight stick, but hey, it's cool.
Alright,
I do the best I can with what I got.
Yeah. What stick are you using?
I'm using a Mad Catz TE2.
Oh, cool.
But it's like the only version, I guess. The first 2015.
Right.
Yeah, neutral jump ended up working out for me there. I think I probably need a new wiring harness. I could probably use a new PCB or something inside of it to.
I would like to take a moment to shill for the Brook Universal Fighting Board.
Okay.
So good. I have 2 of them. That's what I used in this tournament, actually. I used an old Mad Catz TE. Ripped all the guts out, put in a Brook board, and I use it on like every platform. It's so good.
While we're taking moments, since that was the match between me and Osumatsu, I think I should mention we saw a tweet saying something like Usumatsu put out a
oh yeah, Killer Instinct Bean Knowledge looks like a real good translation here.
It's great, isn't it? Bean Knowledge revised version that you might get. So I don't know what this means. Let's bring up the regular version before the translation. Let me just say it first.
Yeah, it's like Killer Instinct stuff you might know, and yeah, there is the kanji for bean in there. Maybe it's an idiom.
Translate. I'll bring up the translated version here. So what he said about like this tournament and this match, I think this is a good spot since I mean it is single eliminations. So you won't see him again in the tournament. I wrote it last time, but I learned the feeling that I did a little in the effort to do it by embedding the video, so I made adjustments overall and summarized it. When it comes to putting together specification, okay, I don't know where's the part that I want to read. I kind of read it. I don't remember. He mentioned something about against myself. Is this it, or am I looking at something? I might have the wrong thing. I'm talking about the tournament. This doesn't look like the same thing. So this looks like something else. I might have dug up the wrong tweet.
Maybe.
See if I can.
Yeah, so that entry's from 7/31.
When was the tournament? Oh, that was
a couple days ago.
Yeah, this wasn't. Yeah, this is. Okay, I'm gonna have to go find the right one. Oops, my bad. I tried to do something cool. Story of my life. Alright, we'll get back to the tournament while I'm.
Alright.
But yeah, he mentioned some thoughts. Kind of cool. I wanted to kind of include it into the commentary. But I'll see if I can't find that too.
Yeah.
So next up, let's see. That was me and Osumatsu. So that brings up you and Gilgamesh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So something funny happened in this match when we started playing. Like right at the versus screen, I got the bug where Hisako's face didn't load all the way, so it was just her eyeballs and her teeth. And I kind of looked at it and I yelled like that. And then I hear Gilgamesh say, "Dude, is your mic on?" So we were kind of talking the whole time over this match, just kind of shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so a couple weeks ago, I lost to Gilgamesh in a tournament. So, and I was playing like way too scared and conservatively. So I decided this time I'm just gonna go ham. Like, you know, I do the hard fierce into the light shatter, which is one of my favorite things to do. I probably lean on it way too much because if the fierce counter hits, it will combo into light shatter, and if it doesn't, it does kind of a frame trap. And if they block it, they might be able to jab barely, but probably not. Well, nobody does. But you know, players who see that shit all the time for me, they'll jump out of it. Like, you know, if you're hitting buttons on wake up, if it's not a reversal, you're gonna get counter hit and do a big old combo. And if you don't know what's going on, you might get caught by the shatter anyway. So, last time we played, I didn't reversal and stuff, but this time I decided I'm just gonna like uppercut him all the time. I'm not gonna be scared. Yeah, like that. I didn't even check his gauge. Just like whatever. Just eat all the crayons.
Yeah, you can't be too scared against, because if you do, then you're gonna lose. But
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
At the same time, you gotta play smart too. Like a lot of Hisakos will read jump, and then they'll do either two things. They'll either parry. Okay, I guess three with anti-air if they can the down. But it's either parry or it's waiting for you to land and then command grab. The punch one with where they grab you. So I mean, with knowing that, once you land, you're either don't press buttons or maybe dash.
Yeah. Did you see what he caught me with a minute ago? Like, I tried to do light hail, but he had teleported, and then like light shatter came out the other way, and it ate shit. I think that happens a couple times, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or not. Oh yeah, there's me being YOLO and it not paying off. But I decided not to let it phase me, since it paid off so well in the first match. I'll just take the risk. Yeah, just shoulder. I don't know what button I hit there.
I didn't see it. Hold on. Could have been just a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, so he activates the. Yeah, right here, I think. Oh yeah, it looked like I started shoulder, and it wasn't fast enough. I might be wrong though. Like I just uppercut, like I thought he was gonna swing at me or something. Yeah, there's the light shatter again, because I was trying to do hail in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that crouching medium punch is just too good. It goes through everything. It goes through everything.
I don't know how I got away with jump there.
That was nice. There was two things he could have done, and he did the one to get him in.
Right. Oh yeah, there it is. That was like 3 times in one match, where I had meant to do hail, and then I got light shatter the other way.
Yeah, autocorrect with Hisako teleport. Right. I think that was
right. I maybe at the time I thought after that match, like, okay, I'm gonna hail less and shoulder more, because if I get crossed up, it's gonna do the fierce puddle punch in the other direction.
Yeah,
pretty good.
As far as that goes, like, what's it called? Cross ups. Let's see if this is the right one. I think this might be the right one. Yeah, this is it. I found it. Yeah.
All right.
So the cross up, I kind of got something like that with Minzo last night. There was an online tournament that I played in. I played for Minzo, and he played Rash, and I had opened him up, and I went into Ultra, but got like the flip ender, and he put him on the other side. He ended up winning the match. It really sucked, but. Oh, this is where Gilgamesh picked the wrong character.
Yeah, he this is why it was really good we were on mic, because he said his screen fucked up. So, yeah, we get it sorted out in a minute here.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just like weird little things like that, like unexplainable happen.
Yeah.
Appreciate you using the CB emote, like it, the smirk emote. So here's what knowledge that you don't get to know. It's called blog post from which is the Almond player. So
Right.
it's been a long time. I don't know what kind of situation. Participated in a KI tournament hosted by the popular V2 Kuroa. I felt I was eliminated by hitting Charlieboy in the second round of the first match, but it was a lot of fun to play against KI-specific tingling players. You probably have to untranslate this, so maybe you can take a look at it.
Right.
It says, this time, I will do to do with the game part and feeling what it is, but I'll write it because of it. For some reason, please go out with me. It's like, I don't know. I guess he's asking me out. I'm kidding, of course. Here's the untranslated version. But
right. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, it was really cool that he even mentioned me, and like it was just really cool. But I don't know how well you can read kanji.
Pretty okay. If it's not a complicated one, I can get by all right.
How complicated is this one from a scale of like complicated?
Where am I looking at? Like the third line or what?
You think it's the third line where you mentioned what you said about me?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, let me zoom it.
Yeah.
That probably.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's kind of blurry. Yeah, it looks like tournament second round match against Charlieboy. I lost. Yeah, I'm gonna mumble in Japanese a little bit here.
Huh.
Yeah. It looks like I lost. I don't know what that is. But he said he had a lot of fun.
That's the important part.
Really glad to have that match.
That's what I want. Yeah, that's basically what.
Right.
When it's translated, or what I understand translated to this.
Yeah.
I felt like hitting me, which I guess kind of a strong opponent type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So I mean, it was awesome. Great games to listen to, of course, and I'm honored to be part of the blog.
Yeah.
Host.
Yeah. I've been meaning to make a thread for Japanese players on Twitter to point out all the little jokes and funny translations in the English version of Killer Instinct that kind of get lost in the Japanese translation, because you can actually switch Killer Instinct to Japanese. Yeah, look, like right here on screen, like the game is actually translated into Japanese.
Right. Yeah. You know, fun fact.
But it loses jokes. Like if you look at Cinder's move description for Crossfire, it actually says "get caught up in the crossfire."
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah. See, like that doesn't. I don't think that it says that in English, does it?
It does. It says it in the English version. It says like the opponent is recaptured when caught up in the crossfire. There's like a little subtle joke in there.
Yeah, like to the old '90s toy and stuff.
Yeah. Crossfire.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, like as far
little stuff like that gets lost in translation, and there's a lot of other little idioms and stuff. Like you know, like Glacia's move, cold shoulder. That's a pun, right?
Right.
Yeah, because it's a shoulder tackle, but you know, when you give someone the cold shoulder, you know. That's a phrase in and of itself. So I would like to make a thread of all of these for the Japanese players. This translation is fun.
Yeah.
All right. All right, back into it. Yeah, even though I lost the second one, I still had a lot of confidence going in. Like okay, I got this guy. He's done. And then I get teleported on again. I'm like, oh yeah, I should shoulder more.
Yeah, like for instance, like you are just like throwing out a few of those uppercuts, which is fine, right? Especially whenever you're anticipating them to be pressing buttons.
Yeah.
For instance.
Right.
So,
yeah. It's about sending a message, you know? I ain't scared. Yeah. Oh god, so close on that shatter. Yeah, see, like that's YOLO as fuck.
That is kind of YOLO, but hey, you had the hail out, so I mean,
yeah,
the hail was gonna keep you a little safe, even with the YOLO. Yeah, those instant overheads are so good.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Even teleport mid. Now, if he would have did Ender there, he would have killed, and that probably would have worked out in his favor.
But yeah, how many successful uppercuts did I have in this match?
I've counted 3 so far.
Oh yeah, and here's the big money.
Oh, yeah, you counter break on somebody, Lacey's getting 65 easy.
Yeah,
Especially with meter. That's it. See, look,
that's it.
That went back to haunt him, not using the right ender. Like he used. It's understandable if you do that ender like, but to kill, it's kind of like, bro, you're trying to kill anyway.
Yeah.
You just need to.
I mean,
get it
people
done.
make mistakes. I made mistakes. Like I drop a combo or 2 even.
So good stuff to you. We got 2 more matches. That puts you into winners finals. Or I'd say winners finals of this bracket, which is actually ends up being semifinals of the whole tournament because at the end you take this bracket here.
Yeah.
And the winners of this one to fight winner of this.
Right.
So I mean, pretty good stuff there. And then I end up fighting Toyomaru here, which I train here locally against a Cinder by the name of Delusion, which is a really good Cinder player here out of Houston. He lives like literally 5 minutes away from me. If I can right now and go to his house and be back, I'm like, okay, maybe it's like 20, but still, like it depends on traffic. Yeah, but still, I mean, like, so I kind of know this much. Cinder in this match, I think Cinder needs to uppercut more than usual, and the reason I say that is because Orchid, she can, but usually she's not close enough. All of her punishes for his uppercut is basically crouching light kick. Or
and yeah, that's not like the greatest range in the game.
Right. So there is a crouching medium punish as well, but you have to be like right on cue with it because it's like equal to the number of frames as the DP is. So
You gotta be frame perfect.
Yeah, just about. So you gotta be really close with the finish. So, and the more I'm putting pressure on, the more he should be just reversing.
Yeah,
is my advice in this matchup.
Can't play scared. You just don't do it.
I like the whiff of the recap the grab. That was pretty sick. Let's see, like that button there, he could have just uppercut, and I would have been on a ride. A ride that I don't want to be on.
Mr. Bones' wild ride.
That's the one. Same thing with that. He can just uppercut these records. As soon as he sees pressure coming right there, that uppercut. I got lucky with the reset there, and then I feel like I had his nerves right there.
Yeah,
so
and like you knew that he broke the one before that too.
I knew he was frustrated, so he was trying to get out. He didn't have much life left. He wanted to get out of there.
Right.
So that's why I got to counter break that right there. He's just like, yep, this is my turn. Yeah, there was a time in this game. It was in season 3 that I actually looking to learn kanji a little more than I have actively. So like what I did was I streamed a lot. I was streaming on the Xbox. I had my capture card at that point, so I wasn't streaming from the Xbox. I'm streaming from the PC, but I was still playing on the Xbox.
Right.
Because I didn't have enough room for KI on my computer. So, I switched my Xbox into Japanese kanji just so I could like try to fit in. And I mean, why not?
Right.
I wanted to go to Japan. It still hadn't happened. Maybe I'll end up there one day. I could have actually punished them that he just did with standing fingers if I would have been able to reach. But I hit medium instead, which didn't reach. See, here's the meta now. Short combo and some stuff.
Yeah. You know he's not uppercutting you.
Yeah, there he goes. He used it with instinct. If he would just, dare I say, throw it out more,
yeah,
I would not have been playing as heavy pressure as I was. Yeah. Like right now it's like, okay, it's his turn, so I'm blocking. But when it's my turn, I'm just like doing stuff that's safe. I have the meter. I'm not too worried about it.
Yep.
Reversal.
Were you just standing there? Did you think he was dead?
I don't know. Hold on, let me rewind real quick.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Just the last exchange of this life bar.
No. So that right there, like, I went for counter break, and then my instinct's running, so I pressed cat.
Okay.
Nothing, and the cat didn't come out because I didn't recover enough. So.
Okay. Mystery solved.
So that's why I ended up just standing there like a.
Yeah, look at this guy. It's not doing reversal, just sitting there in the corner.
Yeah. Manual into damage. Orca still has a little bit of damage.
55. That's the spicy meatball right there.
Yeah. So that was that one. Good stuff to him. Again, playing off of the unfamiliarity.
I'll be back in 1 sec.
Yeah. And when he gets back, we get to watch our match because we're winding down toward the end of this tournament. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff, guys. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in so far. And, said anything, said what's up, stuff like that. Much appreciated. Let me scoot this over here. Trying to think of anything that I can mention. I mean, like I said, I don't know too much about this here, but this was the other bracket, the B bracket. So at this point in the tournament, I think Oroman and Kyosuke just played. Oroman wins that match. Then I guess Kuju versus Hayami play, and then Kuju wins his match. So that's about the same spot we are right now for tournament A, right here in the finals of it. On our side, CATDRUGS versus myself. This was single elimination, 2 out of 3, which apparently is Japanese tradition, according to CATDRUGS, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, I mean, this was a lot of fun. Somi Fukase versus Hayami. Hayami won them by Kuju. Rinko Okada versus Kuju. Yonte versus Keisuke. Uraman versus Saki. Those all happened to bring Uraman versus Keisuke. And then Kuju versus Hayami. Moving on, Uraman versus Kuju. Uraman wins this match to go into the grand finals. CATDRUGS versus myself is about to happen right now on stream. So we've got basically 2 more matches to watch here once CATDRUGS comes. So yeah, I guess see, let's take a look at this a little bit more.
Hey.
Oh, welcome back for the tournament. I was just looking over the bracket
Party time!
and stuff. Yeah. This, I mean, we're winding down toward the end of the team. It's yourself versus me. Same in the other bracket, Perlman and I guess Kuju. Non-trans.
Testing.
Oh, he can't hear me. My bad. I had my mic muted in Discord.
Okay.
So, what I was saying was basically winding down to the end of the tournament.
Right.
On our side, semifinals was yourself versus myself, Charlieboy versus Ken. And then on the other side, I believe it's Oroman versus, is that Kuju? Is that right?
Q something Q.
If I click translate into English here, it says Kuju. Kuju 99.
Okay. Yeah, that is maybe right. Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
Sorry
yeah, that's what Kuju is. That's 99.
So that's happening on the other stream, which if that exists, I'd like to see that too, because I don't know where they streamed that. I just know about this side that was streamed on Black Raven, aka Kuroa-chan's stream or YouTube stream.
Right.
But yeah, so I mean, we got CATDRUGS. Oh, there he is. There's your VTuber logo.
That was actually drawn by my buddy Celsai, who let's see, he's been I did a podcast with him and some other guys. He has moved back to Ireland where he works for whoever does Skullgirls Mobile in Europe.
Oh, nice.
He actually he did like some NPC animation in Skullgirls, like some of the background characters.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it?
Shout outs to him.
There was something background characters. Did they have to? It was from another game. I don't remember. Did he work on that? Maybe.
Okay, so
you know what I'm talking about?
I do. So there's the crowdfund for the DLC characters in Skullgirls, and like 10 backers who paid a lot of goddamn money got to have their own NPCs in the background. So, yeah, actually Cyrus is one of them. Matt and Wooly are there. There's a Japanese player actually who's in there. His name's slipping my mind, but yeah, there's all sorts of odd characters in the background, and they were put there by the crowdfunders.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, and I remember there's a character from what game is it? There's a Japanese fighting game that had a guest character in the background there. Not one I've played, unfortunately, but I'll probably remember what it is in a minute.
Yeah, so like this kind of fits like for my knowledge of you, because like the VTuber, the tunnel car with you and me at World Cup were like to pretty much finish the tunnel.
Yeah, that's right.
So that was pretty cool. So that, I mean, that you get the reference.
Right.
I mean, that might not be the complete reference. Yeah. It's part that could work into it a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this podcast I'm on. It's mostly about Nintendo stuff and also life in Japan. And there's 4 of us, and each of us has like a portrait like that with some extra fun Nintendo related stuff added in. So yeah, check out the podcast. It's the Famicast.
Yeah, send me a link to that. And whenever I upload this video, I'll put. Sure.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, okay, get into the match here. Like, yeah, I think my biggest thing was, hey, let me press, but especially in season 1, Orchid loses the fight. Nowadays,
Right.
not so much.
Yeah, like I want to keep you at mid to far range,
Right.
where I can hassle you with all sorts of awful stuff.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. If I
Yeah,
want to throw a
you see me
grenade-
throwing out one hail at a time, so as not to catch a shadow cat in neutral.
Yeah, like I could have anti-aired there. I don't know why. I
Yeah,
didn't
was
get,
that a
ground
missed
band.
input? Because
No.
I was expecting the uppercut.
What I got was I got Shadow Flick. I wanted it, but what I wanted it to do was I wanted it to ground bounce. Didn't.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because it doesn't ground bounce until like the third hit or something. Am I right? Or am I just making shit up?
I'll say this shoulder here.
Yeah.
49, 29. Okay. So this shoulder is about right here. I throw a grenade, but I get the charge version. I wanted the uncharged. It's right there.
Right.
If I would have got the short version, that would have blew up against the hail, and then it would have stopped your tracks. I gotta eat a lot of damage because of that. But
Yeah.
moving to the next, here where you're talking, where I instinct,
Right.
I could have just anti-aired, but like what I wanted
Yeah.
was that, and I wanted that to ground bounce so I could continue the combo. But regardless,
No,
I still got to do stuff, and then I mistimed the timing there of
Yeah.
and that's
That
why
would have been
ex-
sick.
That's why that exploded instead of.
Oh, that was a good conversion there.
That was a nice break you had there. And see, there's the anti-air right there.
Right.
And so Orchid, that's one good thing about Orchid this matchup. Like those air pokes, I can just anti-air them from full screen with hardly any worry of punishment.
Right.
But the further you are away and the bigger of a wall you put up, the harder it is for me to get in. Right? So
Right.
I'm sitting here trying to get in with standing heavy punch, whatever, playing footsies. But you can also, like, that crouching medium punch, you can just throw an uppercut out and destroy that.
Yep. I think now I'm noticing, yeah, you're being really patient, so I'm thinking I'll throw out some shatters, maybe? I don't remember if I did, but that's what I'm thinking right now.
I actually missed that confirm, unfortunately. 'Cause I'm a scrub. I tried to catch you putting hail there.
Yeah.
Missed that confirm, too. So I just walked forward and grabbed you. Okay, this worked. And then me throwing out an overhead was kind of risky. What I wanted was to hit the armor and ignore it and combo. And I had the meter to confirm. Which technically you don't need meter to confirm. Hey, what's up, Liger? How's it going,
What
man?
up?
Liger in the chat. Taking a look at the tournament. CATDRUGS here. You're at work. That's what's up. Yeah, there's this match and one more match, but this whole video is gonna be oh yeah, Buttspot. And Buttspot is great. He takes whatever people in my chat say and he adds the word butt. He switches the word butt for other words. So you see that word.
This is the future of AI.
He said he's at butt. It's a Mega Man community thing. From playing Mega Man games.
Oh, right.
I race with some of the Mega Man 2 racers, Pumbaa, and Squidman, and all them, and they love butts. He's in my chat for that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, welcome. What's up? just taking a look. Thankfully, CATDRUGS have blessed us with his presence to where he can.
Hey.
Like, bro, it was on short notice too. I hit him up like 30 minutes before I decided to watch this. And I'm like, hey, what's up? What you doing?
That's like, coincidentally, I'm at home doing nothing on a weekday. What's up?
So he explained to me his. I didn't know this. These here in the corner, these personas, I guess.
Yeah, you can just say like a profile picture or whatever.
Avatar.
Yeah.
So ones that they were putting up on stream. Yes, CATDRUGS is on the mic right now.
What's up? Live from Japan.
Live from Japan. But
what's good, Liger?
So these pictures, all that were popping up, they're from these players' VTubes. Yuka Hanai, that's his VTube picture. What is it called? Virtual YouTube?
Yeah, VTuber, virtual YouTuber.
So this picture here is Takuru. CATDRUGS is over here. So he's got his own picture as well. We'll get back to our match. We watched the first one.
Yeah.
So we watched this one. And then Liger says, are the arcades open?
They are sort of. Yeah, they've generally been open. There's a lot of plastic shields set up. Like, yeah, even now, like every store I go to has like a plastic shield set up. And just in the last week, cases are starting to spike up again. So we'll see if they stay open or not. Yeah, I mean, I've had the urge to play some Bimani games, but I can't. I have not gone out to the arcades.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to an arcade around here. To compensate that, I've been playing this game.
Never a wrong choice. This
is the second match. I'm trying to shadow counter that like a dumb.
Yeah, I'm already doing some dumb stuff too. Throwing Orchid out of the corner. Okay.
I waited too long to press that grenade. That was good. I'm surprised you didn't try to break the movie after the reset.
Yeah. I think during this tournament, I was pretty conservative about my breakers, actually.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Turny. I like how you got the manual version of Shadow Cold Shoulder. Like I think you wall splat. Here's my setup. You go overhead. I catch you. I tried to reset here. It didn't work. Traded with you. And then I don't know what the fuck. Here goes this. You hit enter. You waited too long. Shouldered. Like.
Yeah, like I looked at the life bar. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, this is what I need to do. Orchid's still in lockout for just long enough. Let's go.
I'm kind of getting desperate, and I mean, it worked out.
Yeah.
But now I don't get another instinct. So here's some pressure overhead. You read it. You block. Very nice. Put me in the corner. Now it's your playtime. I'm like, let me out. Let me out. Nope. Let me out. I pressed the button. So good stuff.
I knew you would.
You did.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, I'm being pretty aggressive right now with the shoulders.
I try to counter break that, and then now it's like panic time. Let me get in.
Yeah. I think I knew that you knew that I can counter break that, and am willing to do it.
Oh yeah. Good stuff. Trying to take this one. Made sure to do the best I could to translate that was like a rematch. Kind of tried to hype it up just a little.
Yeah. The announcer said so. It's like, oh, revenge match! Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of wanted to lose that, honestly. I didn't want to win this whole tournament. I wanted to be a good, recognized fan that played and did really well, but perhaps didn't win. I mean, it
That's
would have been
very
great
noble
to
of
win,
you. Yeah.
but if I had to lose, I'm glad it was 2.
Gosh.
グランドファイナルに出場です。
Liger
All right.
Chuntham. Chunatham.
That's a game, right?
I don't know if it's a game or not. He says not like he'd be allowed in. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I know this game. It's one of those many music games they have in the arcades out here. I've seen this one. I've never played it.
Okay. I mean, going to any arcade. I think they're somewhat open now. You have to wear a mask.
Yeah, like I saw some pictures up on Twitter where like they set up like these plastic dividers between every machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the finals of the other. Okay, so there was more than 2 matches. There's 3 matches. This one in the finals. So this is semifinals of the other bracket. Erwin versus Uju?
Yeah.
So that's another Orchid player.
Right.
For
Orchid. Orumen has been playing since like AI first came out. Like he's a Japan OG, so to speak, and he's known for his Fulgore. But also, I believe he plays Omen, and here's Gargos.
Yeah. This character.
Yeah, like I was thinking earlier, like, did he play Gargos because he knows I'm bad against Gargos? But no, I see he's playing Gargos against everybody. Right? He played Gargos in his earlier matches, maybe, or were they not streamed? I don't remember.
I don't know that any of the other side of the tournament was streamed at all.
Okay.
But I mean, if you say it was on another stream, then perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I can tell you that Gargos is kind of annoying to play against with Orchid as well. Pretty much any zoning character. She has to be YOLO. Right? She has to just throw stuff because if she doesn't, kind of like I mentioned with the Omen matchup, if she's playing defense, she's losing.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, it can be rough and daunting trying to play defense against this stuff, but you just have to find your way in.
Right.
You just have to put the pressure on and then mix up and continue. You know, like I play a guy named I play his Omen a lot, or Gargos a decent amount, and it can be really frustrating. But he's like, he hates Orchid too, so he's like, he doesn't know what to do against the team. He says, but then like sometimes I'll beat him, and most
Right.
You can't play safe with Orchid in this match. You just have to go.
Yeah. There was another Japanese player who played a really good Gargos who just kind of showed up. And I would lose to him constantly. Gosh, I can't remember his name, but man, he was always online too. He was trying to get them stars.
You said another Japanese player trying to get stars?
Yeah, this was back when Season 3 was pretty new. I don't remember the name off the top of his head, but on YouTube somewhere there's a KI team tournament, and he's definitely in there. You can also see some footage of Ogti playing as Arbiter. Yeah, that was fun. And Domi playing as Ram.
Very nice.
Yeah.
He got the kick confirmed, he missed the punish. Herman putting on the pressure here. Yeah, typical Gargos.
This is the lobby drop?
Yeah. I don't think that's just a Steam issue. I think that's just an issue.
Right.
Oh no, he just lagged out. So looks like
Right.
the life bars are green.
Yep.
I think at this point in the tournament, I was like late. I went and laid down because it was like 9 o'clock in the morning at that point. And I had been up for like 3 or 4 hours with like barely any sleep. I was like, I got to finish watching the tournament. I was like, but I think this was like right after I lost. Took a break, went outside and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so they dropped. It looks like it's up to 1-1. So the Orchid player did win, which is pretty cool. Was it Kuroa? Kuju.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kuju.
Yeah. Kujuku.
Which,
99.
Do you know whose VTuber avatar this is in the corner? The pink?
I think that's Kuju.
Is it Kuju?
Yeah, I don't think Orumen has a VTuber alter ego.
So okay, so this makes more sense that like I was wondering why the voice was like high pitched and stuff. If it was like trying to like, if it was hiding the identities or if it was I guess
that
more of like the anime because of the VTuber?
Right. Yeah. That's
Okay.
right.
Another lobby drop.
Oof.
So, oh, but see, like they just went straight. Oh, this was at this point it was 3 out of 5. Wait, no, it wasn't.
No, the next one's 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I was about to say because we didn't play 3 out of 5. This is the end of their bracket.
Right.
So after ours, we only played 2. That was the other thing. I thought we might have been playing 3 out of 5 because this is the end of the bracket. Then I was like 2, and damn. Oh well. Well, no, I didn't.
Right.
I mean, it would have been cool to get a third. But hey, no worries, you know. I'm not worried about it. I was gonna stick with Orchid anyway. I told myself in the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna play Orchid all the way through. Like in other tournaments, especially recently, I've been playing. Like I've always, like even as early as season 2, I picked Kimu, Arya in certain matchups, but I've been going even outside of those. I'm going like Shadow Jago. I've been using Sadira mostly against Glacius, Sadira Maya-ish, even Hisako. Because I think Hisako is kind of an annoying matchup for Glacius. Like, can't she like parry Shatter?
Yeah.
Like
No, she can't parry Shatter because that's a projectile hitbox.
Okay. There's something that she can parry from full screen. I guess it's lance or medium or normal.
Yeah, and the jump roundhouse is a big one.
Okay. So those things I need to put into the little noggin up here to remember. Shadow Jago versus big one I've been working.
Right. And her Shadow, what's it called? The Unreal Zen, the forward moving move. That reaches farther and faster than it looks like. So you can do that on reaction against Tail, and it's really good. Especially like
everything.
Yeah, and if like I'm playing Glacius and I'm being dumb, if I do like damage ender and do a hail, like even just one, like you can punish that with just wake up Shadow.
Did I rewind this, or did they finish the match? Oh, he remade the lobby. Yo, why is he readied up? But no. Let's see. All right, so okay, going back, they got the score back to 1-1 since that other match dropped. Unfortunately,
Right.
we didn't get to see the Orchid player finish first match. I found the penny arcade pins, by the way, just now. But
Right on.
yeah. So we didn't get to see the Orchid player win the one.
Yeah.
Fuju.
Yeah.
But here's the third.
Yeah. Good start by Orumen here. He was able to like just kind of fly away with Gargos. Well, Kuju's Orchid was just standing there, I guess, before the round started.
Yeah, I mean, Orchid can't really do much except for just hit up. But Gargos can quad jump before the match even starts. I mean,
Right?
you get like a mix-up if you play
Yeah.
Gargos. Maybe not completely quad jump. It might be just two or something. Still, like you can still be in the air floating at the beginning of the match.
Flying away, just Mary Poppins on out of there.
So
Well, that was early.
for Orchid to do that, to go for the overhead, like it's either overhead or low. So if she goes low, he would have got shot. If he would have
Right.
timed the shadow counter right, he would have got the shot. The other one is he mistimed shadow counter when Orchid gets in.
Right.
So that's what happened there, as far as that goes. And then now Orumen, full screen, 2 minions, and instinct. It's like Gargo's playtime right now.
Yeah. Remember it?
Fuju here, I'd probably, dare I say, wake up full screen cat to punish.
Yeah, that's
to
what I
attempt
would
to
do.
punish some of this just projectile nonsense going on. Because
Right. Because you need to get those minions out of there. You need to just remove them from the game.
one thing that's stuck in my head in this match particular was when Keith said when he was introducing his character, if you're like full screen, what you're doing is blocking, you're losing.
Right.
So
Yep.
that I rewinded this for the end real quick because I saw her. Yeah, right there. Oh, oops. No, not right there. Right there at the end. That must have been a bug because this is the grand finals. Let me get back and see if you can see it. Still grand finals. Right here. Okay. Let's hit play. Right here at the end. He gets hit. The minion stabs with the pitchfork, and he tries to break it, and he gets a flash like a shadow. See if you can catch it right here. Boom. See
Yeah,
that?
what? Oh,
What?
that's because Gargos activated his own shadow move, which is summoning the minion at the same time, like on the same frame.
That was pretty crazy.
And yeah, the game state read that as one hit of a shadow move, so that's wild. I wonder if you can do some like combo video wizardry with that.
Combo breaker, much full screen combo breaker with that to bait that. But yeah, so the Orchid player lost there too. So you know, both players who placed third in this time, myself and Kuju, the Orchid twins question mark.
Orchid gang.
Yeah, Orchid gang from across the seas. Poor Orchid. Where's LCD when you need him? But so yeah. So that was the end of that, and now we get the first to three. That is grand finals, featuring Mr. CATDRUGS and Orumen.
Yeah.
G.
Yeah, and we have played many times over the years.
So this is nothing new. You guys know what.
Yeah. Although I don't usually play his Gargos is the thing.
Yeah, Gargos can be a really annoying matchup.
Yeah, like I'm gonna eat a lot of punches right here in the beginning before I feel him out. So like I'm going in, I'm thinking, okay, I just need to keep him out of the air, keep him pinned down, and okay, I'll just run into that 100 times.
Yeah, I've gotten to where I kind of play Shadow Jago a little bit more in this. Like, Shadow Jago doesn't care, and he can just, like, keep up with all of Gargos' running.
Yeah.
Gargos is a very ranged character. Of
Yeah.
course, when he's not, like, in face and doing, like, command grabs and stuff.
Yeah, there's a weird exchange right there.
It was a nice dip. I kind of understand what you were going for. He read it, I think.
Yeah.
The tech grab.
Yeah. Like, as this goes on, I get better at reading his punches. And, you know, I don't want to block that because I know he's going to instinct cancel it.
Yeah. Is it the YOLO? I say YOLO, but like forward, forward, heavy kick, I think it is, where he like teleports.
Yeah, I believe that is it. Course circle forward. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, and you'll see a lot of me using the cold shoulder just as like a mobility tool. Yeah, I believe I actually lose the first one, but for some reason my confidence is never shook.
Yeah, I mean you can't like I lost the first one to what's the month?
Right.
You can't just let that, you know, I mean in your head you might be like, oh yeah, I just lost. You can't like the first one's knowledge, right? The first one's always knowledge. You just kind of like, okay, this is what they're doing, you know?
Yeah. I was trying to think back on this. I thought I had like won the first one because like I don't know, it just slipped from my memory like what happened.
I don't know what that was. That was fun.
Yeah.
I like
so
it.
yeah,
like
I want to keep him pinned down. Like I don't want him to do stuff. Like I'll just shoulder in on him, whatever.
Yeah, that instant air overhead like that. Ooh.
Yeah.
I did notice there was something that maybe you can keep in mind for when you fight Gargos. You were in instinct. You were doing standing heavy punch. You had your instinct active, and he was about to.
Right.
So basically, what you could have done was use your armor to punish him. I think you noticed it.
Yeah.
A little too late.
Yeah, I did. Like, it's not an interaction I was prepared for.
I think it might be here, question mark? Or maybe before that. No, it was yeah, here.
Yeah, right. Right here.
Boom, and then you could have just shouldered, but instead you blocked. You could have punished them.
Yeah, I think I was thinking like the rocks were like multi-hitting, but they're not. So like I expected to be like knocked down, but it actually, it only counts as like a single strike rather than like a flurry of strikes.
That and the fact that you had your armor.
Yeah.
Your armor was gonna eat that up.
You know? Yeah. So I didn't expect it to. That's the thing. I thought it was multiple hits. I thought it was gonna go through the armor and knock me down. But it's only one hit, it turns out.
Yeah, you can shoulder through that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I probably should train this match. I need to train all matches.
Oh, wait, did you see that? That was a really weird interaction right there. Go back a little bit.
Okay.
I actually tried to make a gif of this earlier. Okay, watch when he dives down. Watch what happens right after.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see it.
That was like an ST moment right there.
So he didn't autocorrect. So he ended up pressing the button, and you landed behind him. The button kept going, and it didn't autocorrect.
Like he started to do the normal, like just before I landed, and I was on the left side when it activated, and then like I fall onto his hitbox, and I slide over to the right, so he attacks in the wrong direction. And that was just a funny thing that happened, and it worked out really well for me.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think it's one of those things you can actually plan.
No, you can't. I'd bring up if I knew where the video was. This guy Damien, aka Calypso, really
Right.
popular, well-known Segura player here in he had a video he posted recently with an interaction with Glacius, similar. Glacius Cinder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find that and show it to you.
Okay.
当たっている。
It was very similar to that, to where he was playing Cinder and he got to like use it and punish from what the Glacius did, I believe.
All right. Yeah. So in
Just
this
kind of
match,
an
like
opposite interaction.
I'm focused on killing his minion.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, you can when you don't
And like
see the
a-
opportunity to crouch jab until the minion, in between those things.
Right. All right. Now I got him in the corner. Now it's fun time.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Get you some meter. Get you some minions. Get you some.
Yeah.
投げて部下を召喚コールドショルダー近づくが4段ジャンプ逃げていくインスティンクト発動さあタイム
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Maybe if I didn't hit medium kick, maybe there's a slim chance that would have whiffed, but probably not. All right. So yeah, I see 2 minions out. I just wait and then shoulder. Ooh, party time!
Party
And then I
time.
drop the spaghetti.
部下ごと
And it's okay because like after that drop, what you could have done there was just grab.
Yeah, I think that might be what I meant to do, but I slipped.
No, it happens.
Or maybe I meant to do like jab into shatter. So yeah, I'm just biding my I bide my time and focus on taking out the minions. And I noticed by now he's like he's cottoned on to me doing just going to light autos all the time.
部下ごと引く投げて補正切り
Yeah.
ここは
There you go.
So
Get hit by that.
I think I make a mental note to just
インスティンクトがすごい
at some point do
あらついてます
do opener into counterbreaker.
ファーストさあ
I don't think I actually do, but I'm thinking that at this time.
4段ジャンプ
Yeah, I mean it's hard to,
空中起動をあまり
if you think about it.
I
like,
thought that was gonna kill right there, but it didn't. But I still got it.
Yeah, I noticed something that he could have done differently. So when he was when you did the shadow against his armor, what he could have done, he could have just waited and punished. But
Right.
instead he exploded, which actually worked out to your benefit.
熱い
Right.
Because if he would have punished, he would have got a full combo. But
Yep.
good stuff, good stuff. Tied up 1-1. And it's the first of 3. This is grand.
Yeah.
さあパドル
Yeah. I know when you're Gargos and you go into stone form, you kind of have like an imperative to do the burst as fast as possible, so you can keep
Yeah.
some of that instinct meter.
お互いすご
Yeah,
いですね
there's also like you gotta like
思った
Gargos players have to think about they can also not do that and use the instant.
投げ返す
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. You know, notice like
見ている
or I noticed like
耐えていいから
early on, like he didn't jump out of my stand fierce into shatter, so I just kept doing it like every time he woke up, and I caught him like 3 times just now. So I'm like, okay, if he can't deal with this, I'm just gonna go ham with it.
飛びで
Because Gargos doesn't have a good reversal, first of all.
キャラしかいない
So he's gonna have to take the fierce punch, and then he has to know to jump out of it and have the mental preparedness to do so.
投げつけて部下を2匹召喚
You-
レッツスタ
I mean, you did really good the first life bar. Like
Yeah.
now it's to like where y'all are in neutral. He gets to play his
ー
Yeah.
部下を
2 on the screen,
Yeah.
do whatever he
But
wants.
I think I'm showing a lot of patience and doing the right stuff right now.
Yeah.
Like-
Definitely.
Like I kill. Yeah, now both his minions are dead, and he hasn't taken away much life from me.
Like that standing heavy there just completely lived.
これは
See, there's another example. When he exploded and you were in instant.
Yeah.
See, your puddle kept going. You remember
Yeah,
how
that's right.
I was telling you about the heavy punch, shoulder through the punish, but you weren't ready, or you? Well, that was
Right.
actually his wanting to save his instinct actually ended up hurting him a little bit because you were in instinct, you got to use your armor, and then boom, you just went right through and continue. You got to continue your pressure.
Yeah.
無敵でバットが当たらない
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff there.
Yeah. So like, I'm doing the jumping, I'm doing the puddle dodge. I'm mixing up my approach, and it's working out really well for me. Like, I think he's feeling the pressure.
コンボ持っていってこれはまず一本取り返せ
I guess break, I don't care. I'm feeling it.
You got. I mean, you have the life.
Oh yeah, yellow shoulder. Oh good.
Just
So
like-
so when you do Shadow Cold Shoulder at like the very end of its range, you get a lot of weird interactions. So first of all, it has really fast startup. It's like 1 or 2 frames. It's not quite instant, but it's faster than jabs. So like in situations where it's normally the other guy's turn, you can try to steal it away and just shoulder on him. And of course, it also just beats lows free. And sometimes, like when it's at the max range and they block, it not all 5 hits hit. It'll be like 1 or 2 or 3 hits, and then they'll like whiff shadow counter attempt. So you can really weird up the situation and use it to your advantage with the Shadow Cold Shoulder at that kind of mid range.
Well, also like what I was thinking was man, I forgot. I'm getting
Okay.
tired. No,
Yeah,
but
plus it also recovers kind of fast. So like you've seen me use it like maybe a couple times against Gargos, just as like a positioning kind of thing to like just knock down the minions, move forward a little bit, dodge his portal punch, and like I think in the previous game like I did it, and I believe it was actually worth the meter, just
Yeah.
as like a squirm out of trouble kind of tool.
yeah. I mean, there's some good stuff you can do with some places. I can't believe I forgot what I was gonna say. It was good too. Oh well.
Okay.
Maybe
well,
I'll think about it again.
all right.
部下を召喚2匹目
But
Maybe the relevant situation will come up again.
yeah. I mean, you're doing really good.
さあ
The one oh, that's what I was gonna say. It was about the meter. You said you
Yeah.
YOLO cold shoulder. It wasn't really you didn't. But the thing was, he didn't have the meter. Is what I was
Right.
gonna say. He didn't have the meter to do anything about it. So like, your
I don't think I even-
shoulder-
Yeah, I don't think I even checked his meter.
To be fair,
It's like-
I mean, YOLO or not, it was still smart, right? Is what I was trying to get
Right,
to.
good. Yeah,
He didn't
'cause,
have
like,
the meter.
Yeah, like I said a minute ago, like even if he does, like sometimes like at the max range it doesn't hit all 5 times on block. So you can easily whiff it or whiff the counter attempt.
2本取る
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And it's
pretty
so
good.
funny when it does. 'Cause they're so confused.
Do I know?
Like if you ever set it up so Shadow Cold Shoulder doesn't hit all 5 times, it can be really confusing for the opponent.
現場です
Like it will mentally stagger them.
しまらい裏コンボ
It's
ブ
Yeah.
true. It's true. I'm not bullshitting.
No, I know. I like okay, so that's okay. So for instance, with Cinder, the
Yeah.
full screen confirm of a lot of players here in the States or here on this side of the whatever North America, whatever, they'll do
Yeah.
low, and I guess maybe Japanese players use this too, or if they don't, then maybe they should. You can do low. Is it Inferno? No. Yeah, Inferno.
Right.
So, and it hits far. And one, it burns like a blocking opponent it'll put potential damage on. But two, okay, so that's if they block. But if they hit, you can confirm it into Shadow Trailblazer. And sometimes that confirm will only be like 2 hits instead of.
Oh
like,
yeah.
So like
I've seen that.
Cinders use that all the time. You can like counter break that. You can bait lockout. Like Cinders can decide, well, they're about to counter break this. I'm gonna counter break. Or most of Cinders will be like, oh, well, that's only 2 hits. I'm not counter breaking this. I knock out and I get a free combo. Yeah. So I mean, just food for thought. Orchid has the same thing with her. It's similar to Glacius. You said yours happens.
Right.
Cinders happens on hit. Orchid also happens. I've actually maybe like 1 or 2 players can actually. I mean, anybody could. Maybe 1 or 2 players actually shadow clean. But you have to know the timing. It's like very strict and like pixel perfect. But,
yeah, I've seen that. That's a tricky situation.
Yeah, Orchid has the same thing as a range.
All right, yeah. So I think at this point, Orman is possibly a bit spooked.
Yeah.
About me. I'm feeling really confident about getting around his portal punches.
Yeah. 2-1. 2-1, and you just won the last match, and you won actually the last 2 matches. So you're using the momentum. You're playing offense.
I'm feeling very glad that during the other matches I was doing breaker training against Gargos.
Yeah, Gargos.
Okay, yeah, he wants to run out my instinct. He does a pretty okay job.
Right.
Right. Sitting on meters, looking for a chance to get those minions out. Oh, I think you missed an input there.
Oh look, yo, I like the fact that he got to use the instinct and punish the shoulder roll. No offense.
Oh, I read that, but I was way early.
Yeah. Yeah, you got.
I want to stretch out that last pixel.
Yeah, if you puddle against Gargos, it's going to be at the right time, because if it's too early or too late, he gets the hit with his portal punch versus your puddle to whiff, or to make it whiff, or to dodge. He eats his minions.
I've got a life deficit here, but I believe I bring it back. Yeah. You really got me good that time.
There was another...
Did you see that? Okay, that was actually the input for the behind, but it came in front because he was moving backwards fast enough. And it kind of auto-corrected the direction, I guess.
I'll bring it back a little bit. But I saw another opportunity there for you too, though, with the where he hits your armor and you block right there.
Yeah.
Which you
like maybe I could have shouldered. I don't know. Like
or shattered?
Maybe it was kind of dicey. Yeah. I don't know if I could recover fast enough because that's got a lot of recovery on it.
The air to air. And then what were you talking about here? Maybe.
No, it was a little before, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay. So yeah, y'all doing really good. Neutral. Oh, that was a good confirm. I like it. And then yo, the damage. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think I was trying to scare him with the puddle dodge, but he was already scared. I didn't need to. Okay, now, so my plan here is I'm going to outweight his instinct. He's gonna try to chip me out, but he's not gonna have enough time.
Right.
and it
13
works
seconds.
perfectly. Yep. Patience. Patience, my friends.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you did great. CATDRUGS wins the tournament.
Yeah.
I'll echo Kuroa-chan's claps here. Clap, clap, clap.
Clap,
Good
clap,
stuff.
clap.
Very good. Very nice.
A lot of cat sensei. They call me cat sensei for some reason.
Cat sensei. Cat teacher.
Yeah.
Cat teacher.
Right?
I mean, maybe you've been around the community to
Yeah. Probably because I was already a Killer Instinct fan in Japan before Killer Instinct came out.
you've been around them long enough. You taught them a lot about the game. Perhaps that's where it comes from, or maybe is it
I guess.
It's either that or a mispronunciation.
No. It's sensei,
Teacher?
100%.
Just
Yeah.
sensei.
And maybe it's also my day job, which is teacher.
Oh, okay. So since you're a teacher, yeah, that could be it. That
Could be.
definitely be it.
But I have a feeling it's probably like me telling them like all this stuff about Killer Instinct, like, wow, Chief Thunder has the same voice actor from 20 years ago, and they're like, huh, really?
Yeah, it's true. Ken Law,
And then they ask me what Chief Thunder says, and I say, I don't know, it's not English.
Yeah, technically I don't think it's a language at all.
No, it's the Nez Perce language.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I
I don't know how fluent Ken Lob is, but
okay.
that is the actual Nez Perce language.
For whatever reason, I thought it was just him doing gibberish, but kind of trying to make it like Nez Perce. But maybe I'm wrong.
I think they at least consulted a dictionary.
Yeah, they probably should have. That would have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was an awesome tournament. It was fun. Neat format, single elimination, 2 out of 3. The playtime on the video was 2.5 hours. We've been here breaking it down for just about as long as the time of the tournament. Wasn't exactly, I mean, it wasn't exactly us watching every single inch, load times and whatnot. I figured we'd be done a little bit before this, but that's okay. I'm sorry that I took so much time of yours, but I appreciate you letting me have it.
Hell yeah, it's my pleasure.
Appreciate you coming on and hanging out and and all that. And yeah, you said about the penny arcade pens. I'm sitting here now. You said it was a Shadow Jago pen?
I don't think I named a specific one. Okay, but there was there was a fancy physical edition of Killer Instinct that came out. Well, it didn't have the disc. It was like this big book thing, and it also came with like the collector's book. And it's supposed to come with a pin too, but there wasn't a pin in mine, and I've been crestfallen ever since.
Well, this is the care pack. Set up put it on my. Maybe I share.
Yeah, I can see you,
on
your stream.
Okay, yeah. So, let me go to this camera. Yeah, there you go. That's the one I want. So here's the stuff I got from World Cup 2016. Let me pull this a little bit.
Right, like I have some of the pins because like if you bought whatever this deal was, you're supposed there's actually like a pin holder, and you're supposed to put all the pins in it, and you got the pins by doing these challenges, and I did not do all the challenges because I think one of them was like a bullshit essay or something. I'm not even kidding.
There we go. I got the chroma key off. See. Okay, so this way. Yeah, so from left to right, we got Orchid, Riptor, Orchid Firecat, Fulgore, Supreme, Saberwolf, I think that was all of them that I got. That's all that
Okay.
was in this bag. I got 2 of the Ultimate Source. They call it a buff.
Buff?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 So it's like you could wear it as a bandana or a mask type thing, or a
Yeah.
headband.
Yeah, I
And
got one
then
of those
I got
somewhere.
the Fulgor keychain, the Killer Instinct keychain, and then of course the Orchid one I opened because I'm a pleb.
Right.
And there it is. And then it looks like I have Spinal. So
Okay.
that was all the swag I got for being top 32 in 2016.
Right on.
Go grab my medal. There you go. And then of course, there's the medal. Damn it. Chroma key. Here, we'll go back. Here's the medal. It's a World Cup medal. That's another medal from TGC as well.
Right
There's
on.
the World Cup medal, 2016. So, and then that's from a local tournament, first place at TGC. That's the only
Nice.
2 I have. I might not be like no base or nothing that has like billions of medals hanging up, or trophies everywhere, Sleep, Thompson, or LCD, or insert pro player here. But you know, and then here's the bag. Damn it, chroma key again. Feels bad, man. I'll just let me just turn it off. Filters, chroma key off. There we go. Oh yeah, there's the bag. There's like so many in here. Like there's KIT, maybe C.
Yeah.
There's Evo. I think is that Evo? Yeah. That's that one. There's like a grab bag. That's Comic Palooza.
Right on.
Showdown. Traps Battle. Right there. KIT. Another one. Yeah, man. There's so many tournaments and stuff. But I appreciate you taking your time to watch the tournament. I sure do hope you guys let me know when y'all are having another one, and hopefully I'll be invited back to play with you
Sure.
guys. I mean, hopefully the connection wasn't like terrible. That it's like,
It
oh my
was
gosh, or this English American player is fucking up our tournament because it's terrible connection, bro. I mean, like, yo, us over here in the States, whenever we get like say Brazilian players, sometimes it's like, bro, your connection is so bad that
Right.
we don't like you in our. But I mean, I still welcome all players from regions,
Yeah.
bad connections or not. Even if I do like
Yeah.
play up against, that's fine. I'll play him. I'll lose. People will call me a scrub for it. Whatever. Rollback happens. Shit happens. Whatever. It's all good. But I appreciate you spending the last 2 hours watching it with me. Anything else you got? You wanna add anything to the video before we wrap things up?
Not really. Other than like, if you have some free time, considering going down the rabbit hole of Japanese YouTuber or VTubers.
Oh, I'm down. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I can stop the video here for the KI portion. We could just kill. I'm cool with that too, man. I mean, it's like 11:30 here, but I slept until like 1 o'clock, so I'm good. If you wanna throw down,
I'll
whatever
probably
you
head
wanna
out in a few minutes, actually. But
yeah, if you what kind of rabbit hole you want to go down? Is it like a fast one, right quick? We're trying to do,
yeah,
or you talking about some other time?
Yeah, I'll just tell you a couple of my favorite VTubers.
Okay.
All right, if you want to hop onto YouTube or something, look up Kuroa, or maybe I'll slip you a link.
Yeah. Just shoot me the link. Shoot me the link.
Well, actually, I was trying to find one of my favorite clips. Okay.
I can't find that Damien video right quick while we're at it, so I can show you the interaction.
All right. I'm gonna send you a message in the
Discord. Yeah.
Discord chat. Yeah.
All right. We on Chronokai. Hold on. This one. All right.
This one's kind of long, so you can kind of skip around.
So, dark, deep voice.
Oh yeah, well, it's Doom.
Dog.
Here it is. I found what I was looking for. Oh, it's Doom. Okay. Whoa! So it's like his reaction, or the VTuber's reaction to Doom.
Yeah, no, she's actually playing it.
Oh, okay.
So VTubers, they do a lot of live streams. They'll do commentary. They'll do just chatting. It's kind of the big fad in Japan right now, and it's great, if you ask me.
Right? Yeah. No. I mean, it is. I need to get into this. I need to. I'll from now on, I'm gonna just like not use cameras on my streams, and I'm gonna find some sort of.
Yes.
How do you even find a character? Like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to find a character that'll interact like this, because that's pretty neat. That is really neat.
Yeah.
How they just like this one is animated. She can blink.
Right.
She moves her head.
Yeah. That's basically what all the VTubers are. They'll be like a motion captured character.
Mm-hmm. What? Alright, let's like snipping with some flippers. The chain, the minigun.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like some VTubers are just tremendously fun to watch.
Go ahead and hit that big subscribe button there. Here we go. I'm gonna check it out. Some more videos out on some of my personal. See what this VTubing is about.
Yeah. There's some good Twitter accounts that just have clips. And just out of context. There's been a lot of funny stuff out there.
Super Turbo Turkey T-shirt. Yeah, that's in
Yeah.
But this is Eternal, so it's in Doom Eternal.
I think so.
Eternal.
There was at least one hidden in Doom 2015 or whatever year it was.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's Doom Eternal, yeah.
Right.
Super face, ooh!
Right, yeah, this character model is amazing, because like when she does a surprised expression, like that, her little dog ears actually pop up.
Yeah. I did notice. I think I noticed. I'll have to look again. Let's see. Is that fuck? Well, I understood that word.
Kuroa is great because, like, if English comes up, like, she'll try to read it, but, like, she's absolutely awful at it.
Yeah.
But she does not hesitate to try.
Crazy montage. But that's it's awesome.
Yeah. Like sometimes they'll just do the Twitch thing where they just, they'll play games all day in character. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it does seem like. I mean, perhaps I should like do this like half. Maybe I'll get more popular in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great, man. Yeah. VTubing.
VTubing.
So it's like YouTubing but with a V.
Right.
But
exactly.
Still the same website.
It's a virtual YouTuber.
So here's the. Can you see the Facebook thing that I just pulled up?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the video I was talking about with the website. And send it. Hold on. That quality is terrible. I know it was better quality. I mean, okay. 1080p. Come on. I don't know, bitrate must be bad or something. But
I can see what's going on.
yeah. So here's a break. Grab. Throw the bomb. There we go.
Oh, sneaky. I like it. Yeah, Glacius cannot puddle punch.
I don't know how I did that, but somebody clip that for me, please. I have no idea how I did that. I don't know what.
So yeah, that's what I was talking about. How it was like he puddled and it didn't autocorrect because like Calypso here went heavy trailblazer into the corner to go over.
Yeah. Yeah, in the corner, Glacius really can't puddle punch like that. Not gonna happen.
See right there, and then he actually faced right, and then puddled left.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. It was gonna whiff either way.
True. But yeah, that's kind of like what happened with you and Kurgos a little bit.
Right.
With the crouch and medium punch that didn't look perfect. That didn't want to.
Right.
So shout out to Damien for that clip. And, yeah, I mean, I'm glad I got to share it with you. Kind of the same, similar story, right?
Right.
Well, yeah. Yeah, good stuff, man. Well, shoot, if you don't have anything else, man, I guess I'll have to get a set in with you sometime soon. If
hit me up later, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, well, what time you said it was there? What time is it there?
It's coming up on 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Yeah, it's like close to mid. Maybe around. If you're not doing nothing in an hour or two, I'd probably still be up by then. But anything after that,
okay,
I might be pushing.
All right.
Just send me whatever the links we were talking about. Like, I forgot what it was. I'm down to look at it. Anything you got?
Okay.
I'll watch it. Keep in touch for sure, my friend.
All right. Yeah. I'll get you around.
Appreciate you coming through and watching the tournament with me.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, man. I guess I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna take a break.
All right, yes. Catch you later. All right, peace.
All right, stream. Hey, thanks for watching. Shout out to came on such short notice, and then he was like, "Yo, I'll sit here for 2.5 hours and watch." Sure, so awesome stuff. To CATDRUGS. Oh, what's up, Spicy? How's it going, man? About to log off the stream for now, but yeah, if you want to like do something or something, it's like 12 o'clock. I'm about to go take a break, go outside, and I'm gonna come back. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Big shout outs to CATDRUGS again. Stay with me, share some comments. All Mankind Slaughter Instinct Open Tournament from Japan. The biggest Steam KI tournament to date, which was most all Japanese players except for me, which was awesome. I'm glad I got to play that. So, good stuff. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you guys here after a little bit. Peace out.